Thanks for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoy it, and if you do, I appreciate it. Welcome back everybody to Guy Says episode will probably be quiet and then proceeds to end up declaring war on half of the world. With me, Daniel from Dan Has Fun. So at this episode we're going to trade favours for soldiers with Shun. It's only 4,000 and change. But we have no men, so that anybody we can get is appreciated. State of play, we've just pieced out Biapas. The Mamluks are technically the war goal and they're not really resisting. Kilwa is out of the way, but Portugal is slowly coming to terms with them. And Britain are getting their armies smacked consistently because they keep landing in and around Calais and nobody else can get there. So let's unpause, let's resume what we were doing, and we're starting off with Bavaria. We can't piece them out separately, but we had to start somewhere. And this stack that was going to go over to the 3 leagues is actually going to go over to Poland because they're doing a lot of work for us and I don't want them to lose war enthusiasm. So Regensburg is now pieced out. We don't have to siege Nuremberg, they did not get involved. So next up, can we get to Donauwörth yet? No, we still can't. So now what's blocking our path? Is it Ansbach? I guess it's Ansbach. We'll go there next. And we'll start sitting in the rough area around with the other troops. The Palatinate are our allies because they are a vassal of our main, well, one of our main allies. So we'll get that over there. Another province has been called. Are we under 100% overextension now? Okay, we are. We're down at 10. Awesome. Yeah, last episode we were over 100% war, war overextension. Well, just overextension in general, caused by war, I guess. And you get some nasty, nasty events if you let that happen. It was probably still worth doing, but there are consequences to taking a decision like that. They are really insistent on trying to siege out Poland, aren't they? Okay, Letzuberg has just been sieged out. We're going to go attack that Dortmund stack. Yeah, because their backup troops are miles away. So that's fine. Gascony is trying to siege out Memmingen but doesn't have enough troops. I'm not convinced that I have a way of getting to them over there. Siege is still here. Now you have to go into our territory first, otherwise you'll say black flag. There you go. Silly game. You knew what I was doing. Can we move over here yet? Still can't. We have to wait for the siege of Ansbach, I guess. Würzburg we can siege out in the meantime and have this spare stack kind of sit in the gap. It's interesting, we can't get here, but we can get here. Okay then. Finally, the siege in Mamluk territory has been completed. Let's go over to Barada. Barada, you say Tamara. So many troops in our west. It's fine. We have some Polish troops in the back helping us against that stack. Let's go over and try and break this up as well while we have the numbers advantage. You don't get the monthly tick of attrition if you're in a battle, which is interesting. And we did catch them. We don't have great morale, but we have so many more troops at the moment that that's going to be a non-issue. And they did lose more troops than us. It wasn't by a huge amount, but it was the case. We can't get there because of the province of Poznan. So let's not have all of the troops go over and de-siege. We'll just take some. There it goes. Probably more than we realistically need, but the sooner we start getting this de-siege, the better, because they'll end up just reinforcing it with more and more troops. Poland should have that against Bavaria. I don't need to get involved. Don't see any big stacks near us in the center of Europe. Western Europe is a different matter. Poland has left the area. Portugal is clearly not strong enough by themselves, but we'll go over and save them later. We do have a stack of troops that are horribly outnumbered, in fact, over here. So let's go do what we did before and go sit on the mountain to protect ourselves. Why is Britain over here? They should be over here, near the Spanish border, but AI gonna be AI. Once we de-siege they said Portugal. Poland will take all of these troops and bring them to the west. They're clearly scared of how many troops we have in Central Europe because they're not coming to attack us. Oh, and Austria just made peace with Bohemia and had to give up a ton of land. They had to give up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 provinces. And they had to release Wallachia. Which, if I wasn't in the war that I'm in right now, I might think about trying to attack, but no, we can't do that. But yeah, Austria is practically speaking a non-entity at this point. Wonder how much aggressive expansion Bohemia... it's not actually that much. I thought they'd have more aggressive expansion penalty than that, but really, not too bad. Must be a lot of low development provinces that are included in there. Another province is being converted. Let's do the expensive one while we're at it. We're horribly over our troop limit, but it's fine. We're still making good money. Russia just declared war on the Ottomans, which is very unfortunate for me, because they're probably going to steal a load of land off them, which I don't want them to do. I wonder if... Did the Timurids... Yeah, the Timurids did get involved, so at least they'll give Russia something to think about. But Russia outnumbers the Timurids 2-1. So that war's only going to go one way. And I have no ability to take advantage of it because, well, look at the world right now. Just look at it. Oh, there's Portuguese Brazil helping. That's nice of them. Can we please finish sieging this out? We have mercenaries that are running out of troops. That's fine, they're not completely out. There's the Siege of Ansbach, it's finally done. They do have a reasonable stack around here. Where are they going? Heidelberg? They're going nowhere and they're on grassland. Do I have enough troops to attack them, do you think? I should probably deal with this city, the city of Godolworth first. Oh, we lost a general. Nowhere important by the looks of it, at least not I can see. Oh, they're starting to de-siege places. I don't know why. They've got an open general, we might as well do that. Go over and deal with that, please. Don't want them de-sieging things. What's going on here? Why the man looks bringing troops over to my mainland when they're getting sieged out? Again, the AI makes very strange decisions. They do have a lot of troops over here. I'm going to have to watch very carefully. Yeah, they have about 200,000 troops. They do outnumber me slightly. Yes, definitely not by a lot, but it is slight. How many troops are in this stack? Enough. Portugal's getting black flagged. This stack by itself down here can't do anything, so I might as well bring it up north and do something with it. No point just sitting there doing nothing. This siege needs to get done in Poland, like, yesterday. Oh, come on. 57% failed. I need it to finish so I can get these stacks down as well. More revolts. That's in a fine place because then they'll get distracted having to take it out. That is a little bit annoying, but I'm sure the AI will take an opportunity to fix that. I'm tempted to break the walls down and charge this siege, so that I can come and attack this de-sieged Ansbach. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do, actually. How are we struggling this badly? They hardly have any troops. Finally, the siege in Poland has completed. We need to now start running back with these stacks. We need to run back to Ansbach. Finally, that got de-sieged. How many troops did we lose? That is ridiculous. How much are they going to outnumber us? More than I would like, so I am going to wait. We've lost the siege at Nantes, that's fine. Where are they planning on going next? I'm just watching to where they go so I can plan my next decision. We'll probably... Yeah, okay. They're moving away. I was about to say we'll pincer move them, but they've already ran. That siege is being completed. There are all the Mamluk troops. So let's combine our stack together, and then we'll be able to take that out. Yep, French rebels cannot achieve anything because of where the fort is. I guess we're going to take out those rebels. Thank you. We don't want the 40,000 infantry stack to move, but we do want everything else to move. So this little stack actually is going to move here first. We'll retake Augsburg. Ulm is grass. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, these troops are running out of manpower, but it's fine. And these two stacks are going to start trying to siege Würzburg. We're going to do... We've got the highest siege. You got 6 points. Actually, this is the way around. Did they change the order since I last played this game of where they put these? Right, it's 5 points of siege is what I wanted to know. And these two are going to move over to Würzburg. Again, trying to spread the attrition out as much as possible so we don't lose as many troops. In Africa, yep, our two stacks are together. We're just going to combine them temporarily and try and attack the Mamluk stack. Poland has dealt with Constantinople. Yeah, what a slugfest this is turning out to be. Again, spread these out for less attrition. So let's move stack 1 province backwards. Up to 42% war score. We need to get as much war score as possible because then we can set a much later timer on the peace treaty. How do we look in combat here against the Ottomans, against the Mamluks? Good enough, I would say. Not fantastic, but adequate. Memmingen siege finally done. So Gascony can go somewhere else if they want to. That's fine. We're not doing quite as well against the Mamluks as I thought we would. We are winning this battle, but it's not the absolute devastation I was hoping for. And I think they're going to run away to territory is just miles away. Let's go to Dawasir and siege that out. We'll keep our stack together for the time being, just in case they come back with full manpower recovery. Luneburg is fine. Oh, we have imperialism against... Oh, okay. So Austria, in another peace treaty, must have had to give away Croatia and Bulgaria. I'm not going to do it. Like, I'm not going to attack Bulgaria right now, but man, oh man, is that tempting, because they are about as easy as they're going to get. They're both Orthodox too, so Russia will probably like them and ally them. Oh well, we don't have the opportunity to deal with that right now. We have issues of our own to contend with. Many, many issues of our own to contend with. Yeah, even Provence is thinking about attacking Austria now. If we could hurry up in Central Europe so I can go and deal with this, that would be awesome. The Mamluks are back. They're going to try and siege out Cairo. Honestly, I'm going to let them try. Oh no, our Inquisitor died. That's actually genuinely quite bad. Luckily, we have an exact replacement for him, so, well, I guess it wasn't that bad, was it? How many provinces do we even still have to convert? It feels like we've been spending the entire game converting provinces. Yeah, we're only at 83%. 83%. So about a sixth of our nation is still the religion we don't want them to be. That's wild. I take a sip of my drink while we wait, because at this point I'm just waiting for those sieges to complete. Yep, there's Provence declaring war on Austria. Social reform. Yeah, well, I can sacrifice some Republican tradition right now, that's fine. Russia sowing discontent in our land, which is sad, but not a big deal. We just lost the siege of Anzio, that's fine. We'll go over and deal with it afterwards. More know that they're de-sieging Bavaria over here. Again, they seem to have a lot of troops in this corridor that I can't really see. We can get a new idea in our quality group. How many years until the next tech are we? Yeah, we can probably get another idea. It's naval attrition, so it's not exactly the big one, but that's fine. Got some soldiers' households. Portugal's going to go beat up Kahlenberg. More rebels on the radar. It feels like it never ends. Can we please complete these sieges? Please. I'd like to get all my troops out the middle of the map, if we could. That would be preferable. The Ottomans still at war with Russia? Yes, they are. We'll have to go and see what the Timurids are doing in the near future. Ooh, death of a merchant. Yeah, you better believe I'll take his money. And yeah, Poland are ripping through the Mamluks army for me, which is very generous of them, but I really wish they would come back to Europe. Siege of Würzburg, finally done. So I can probably take the vast majority of these troops now and do something more useful than just protect the stack we've got. And what we're going to do is start having them go down towards Avignon. Epic art produced, 10 prestige we don't need, hooray! And we've just won the Siege of Ulm as well. Okay, all of these troops are going to come over down to the southwest, because clearly, they need some help down here. Porcelain in Saxony, so the price of China ware is going to fall in the bin for the rest of the game, which is not really a big deal for us. Austria's had to give provinces to Provence. We have 2 open diplomats. What are we thinking? We should probably do something about that. Yeah, just put it on allies. Have one automatically on allies. How much would the Mamluks give us at this point? Because I've got 105,000 men that I need to reinforce. So I'd rather not keep this going on forever. And I'm not going to take any land in Europe right now because I want them to be less mad, not more. For the mission, and I don't know if we're going to end up trying to become like Rome again by the end of this. We might not. But let's say we want to pretend we're going to. Where are we going to want to be? Looking at the wrong thing. Restore the Roman Empire. That's what I'm looking for. Like, where is this? I know it's here somewhere, and I was wrong. We don't really need any of the Mamluk land, other than that one province of Man, and that is it. How annoying is that? Okay. All of that land is in a separate state, and frustratingly for me, Man is in a state where the Mamluks only own one province. That is a little bit irritating. I'm clearly going to take it in case we end up doing what we do. Ah, but we can't yet. We're still in the age of absolutism, aren't we? We don't have infinite coring distance. Okay. So then the question is, do I take any land from the Mamluks at all? I mean, we might as well, because we have Egyptian as a primary, as an accepted culture. So we might as well take some land off them, because it will be useful. How does this work from a state perspective? Those provinces are all kind of hot dingus anyway. Is it that? Or was it the other province at the bottom too? If that's one. Yes, it was. Okay. If I could do that, that's 59% war score and they would accept it, which puts into perspective how much they don't want war anymore. So that would be 59. It would be 83 aggressive expansion, but it would be barely any against anybody that actually matters. Somalia would be mad, but I don't care if they're in a coalition, because if they attack me, then Portugal will just rip them a new one. So I'm fine with that. So all we're going to do is we're going to keep ticking until they say no. 65 war score. So in this case, that'll set a truce timer for how long? 12 years. I'm fine with that. Let's peace out. Let's start coring things. What's our overextension? 80%? That's fine. Okay, so we're clearly going to have to reorganize our troops a bit. So, first things first. Where's the stack of mercenaries that basically have no troops left? That's fine. That army's got plenty. Where even are they? Okay, it's you guys. Get disbanded immediately, because you're just costing me money for nothing. This stack that's now black flagged, you're going to go protect the new territory that we've acquired. Makes sense, you're already there. That 15k stack doesn't have to move. So the way that we're going to do this then, let's grab it all. Let's have everything move to Rome because it's massive supply limit. Actually, let's have half of it move there and half of it move. Where else has a really high supply limit? $74? That'll be fine. So they don't all walk down the same path and get attritioned as well. And then we'll go break up who needs to go where. Because we're going to have Hungarian separatists. So clearly a stack's going to have to go that way immediately. In fact, let's just have a stack go that way immediately. Have you go down to Raska. Cottage industry. Let's have a look. Economic development is not always without conflict. Do we want to stand in the way of progress? No, we're not going to. It causes unrest, but that's fine. Oh, do you want money? Sure. You helped us greatly. I am okay with that. This 28k stack, you're going to go back to Spain. We need a 34k stack. Let's go over to France. The 45k stack of mercenaries. Where do you want to go? Probably going to have you go to Constantinople. Actually, no, we're going to have you go here in case we get any wise ideas from Bohemia, which would be suboptimal. We'll have you guys move. And then what we're looking at for troops, 145,000 left. We're going to have a stack go over to Africa. We'll have our transport fleet do that. Small stack go up to the mountains. Another small stack is going to go sit in Nantes in case we end up having rebels in our vassal. And then we have 3 stacks left. This stack has absolutely nothing going for it in terms of infantry. How are we looking in terms of our military limit? We're only far over. I was going to say, if we were really far over, I would just consolidate it. But we're not. So we'll let them survive. We'll have them go to Rome and combine with the stack that's currently there. And then there's 28k stack. We don't really have a really great place to put it. So I'm going to put it in the new Burgundian territory. I think that makes sense. We'll let all those troops spread out. And then if we have to rebalance anything, we certainly can. But we shouldn't get attrition as they move. We do have the opportunity to get a new tech. It would be a big old penalty to get it now, though. But we're clearly not going to do it. Oh dear, Lüneburg didn't like that we have a province. Too bad. Sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, the Catholic version of the Holy Roman Empire does not like me. And if they didn't vote for Lüneburg, they would have voted for France to be the emperor, which is interesting. Belgrado has rebels. Not that they're going to have them much longer. Let's get our general in there and deal with that. Okay, beautiful. All right, so that war's tidied up. We took a little bit of land off. I nearly said Egypt. It's not quite Egypt. It's the Mamluks. I guess it's similar in many ways. But yes, that has been handled. We're going to go smack the peasants that we took in the land that we acquired. That'll be easy enough. And the next episode, we genuinely are going to have to sit on our hands at least a little bit. But you know what it's like every time I say that. Something always happens. We're going to have to take Russia on eventually. And the sooner, really, the better. Especially if we had the opportunity to take them on right now, it would be a good idea. Because they're otherwise engaged. The problem is that they're just going to win incredibly easily. Yeah, that war for them should be a cakewalk, especially now that Bohemia is no longer at war. And they hate us now, too. Isn't that sad? So yeah, so we would effectively end up fighting about as many troops again as we just did in the coalition if we took them on. And we wouldn't have Britain as an ally in the war because they have just been smacked. Portugal won't get in because it's miles away, and Shun won't because they're horrendously in debt. Are they a great power? Ah, they are. If Shun wasn't a great power, this would be one of the ridiculous scenarios where it could genuinely be worth taking on their foreign debt. But you can't take the foreign debt on for another great power. I guess it's embarrassing for them, so it makes sense. Anyway, next episode we'll have to mull over our options. Try not to declare war when we have no manpower, because we're still waiting for 91,000 men. But we'll have to think what we're going to do going forwards. Hopefully you've enjoyed the videos and the absolute chaos it brings. If you did, give the old video a like. We appreciate it. And by we, I mean me. So, I appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now. Thank you for watching the video, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to stick around.